Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor and I help people navigate through their awakening process. And today I'm going to talk about how you can get more solid confirmation if you are a starseed or not. Maybe you've been wondering, maybe you've heard the term, maybe you resonate with my other videos that sort of go into the characteristics of a starseed, but then you're left with that question like, am I really a starseed? So for one, it doesn't matter, dude. These are just labels. These are like new age terms, labels that we're casting upon these clumps of characteristics. And this is just from our own limited perspective. There might not be anything, starseeds might just, again, this could be just a temporary definition that's relevant now. It's nothing to get attached to, nothing to build an ego from, and certainly nothing to feel like less than if you don't identify with it, because every single human being is a badass soul here at a pretty profound time and should be very proud of themselves for existing at this very moment. So I don't want to have this misconstrued with me trying to build a starseed club or again build up your ego or make anyone feel bad if they don't have any resonance at all with what I'm going to say. But there are some people, including me, who straight up believe that they normally are living in other planets or other star systems, other dimensions, and have come here and again typically live lives as something other than a human being. So this video is going to give you a little bit more clarity from my own experience, help you decide and get more of a confirmation. So real quick, I'll give you 3 signs to look out for that'll help you, and then towards the end of the video I'll tell you something you can actually do to sort of further and get your own individual type of confirmation where you can kind of maybe make some kind of semblance of contact. Again, take this all for what you will. I know how this all sounds. Number 1 is when you're watching videos and you're learning and you're reading and you're seeing and you're experiencing new information about starseeds, about extraterrestrials and maybe their influence and on humanity and on the planet and on Earth and whatnot. You have a genuine excitement and passion and enthusiasm. Just a real like, oh my God, this is so interesting. There's nothing else I want to do right now. I got all this stuff going on, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to read this article because it's just freaking fascinating. And it's just mind-blowing to you. And what can sort of happen as you do this, as you start discovering that you resonate and your body believes in content and information that is so foreign and so just different than what we grew up thinking about the nature of reality and our place in the universe, that sort of thing, it can sometimes invoke the feelings of like fear, like, oh shit. Like I remember when I first started to kind of suspect that I might be one of these starseeds, at first was like, I don't want that. Personally, I think the extraterrestrials are kind of strange looking. I'd rather not look like that most of the time. I'm kind of happy with how I look. I'm comfortable with this human form. I don't know. I don't know if that's for me, you know. And more so as you start to really dive deeper into this whole, it's a pretty a lot out there you can find right now about the extraterrestrials and how they are currently our relationship with them. And it's just so expanding. It just rips the rug out from under us, and it's like, wow, I cannot believe what I'm reading, and yet I believe it. Number 2, it's just real simple. Deep down, you resonate with the idea of you being a starseed. It just clicks with you. It just feels fitting, even though this can happen parallel to your intellect saying, this is insane, this doesn't make any sense, I don't know. So your mind might be at odds with what your body is resonating with. You know, it's like, this is obviously how could I possibly be considering if I'm a starseed? That's crazy. And yet, why do I feel this way when I just think about it? You know, there's like this knowing, this tangible feeling, like even though I don't know how or why, and even though it makes no sense, I feel I am one. So that's another sign to look out for. And number 3 is synchronicity. Sometimes when you're in a place in your life where it's relevant for you to varying degrees come into this knowledge that, hey, you're a starseed, you got a mission, you came here, you'll start getting synchronicities. Whether it be from you or them, I don't know. But this happened to me. I would always get triangles. I identify, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this he's an entity that comes through, this guy named Daryl Anka, they call him Bashar, real awesome, one of the best channelers out there. I just feel like that's me, like that's my lineage, I don't know, that's what I've always thought. And this guy would always explain that their ships, the Ascension, they have these like black, they're like triangular ships. So as I was like coming into this, now to this day, constantly, I'm seeing triangles all over the place. And that's just what it means to me. You know, symbols and synchronicity have different meanings to different people. But when I see the triangle, it represents extraterrestrial connection to me. Whether it be the SSani or whatever, who I think it is or not. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't have any clarity on that. But it's, again, I see actual like synchronicity that represents that sort of idea. So anyway, this video is getting a little nutty, I know. I'm going to give you now a really cool technique that I just heard today, which kind of inspired this video from one of my clients. Her name is Kim, and she had this cool, neat little method that she told me, and I got a kick out of it. So what sort of got me to start getting the synchronicity, these like confirmations, dreams, I have like dreams and stuff about it, is I started to really want to know. So I ended up getting this like little contact crystal you can buy from the Bashar website, this little like green thing. And this guy was saying like, listen, this is just sort of like putting into physical form the fact that you genuinely want to experience some sort of contact or have that curiosity. So that's kind of the underlying focal point of this new suggestion, is to somehow put in some sort of physical form, some sort of physical grounded action to sort of display that you're serious about wanting to really know, rather than it just being a fleeting wave of curiosity. So this technique Kim gave me is she has these empty vases or pitchers like for pouring, and she writes an affirmation like, I have met my ET lineage, whatever. You can come up with anything that's relevant. Make sure it's in the present tense. And she writes it down in a little paper and she puts it in the pitcher and kind of has it there. So that'd be kind of a cool way to do it. Something real easy, anyone can do. But again, that's sort of like showing that you're serious. And that's what I did in a different way. And I started getting dreams. I started getting synchronicities. And to this day, I feel like, you know, I think a lot of us are being sort of warmed up to the idea of more intimate contact with other types of species that may have a relationship with the planet. So I'm hesitant to put this video out there because I realize this is going to sound like insanity to a lot of you. And if you're a fan of my channel and think this video is just totally out there, that's okay. For one, it's not important that you believe everything I say. It's not important you believe anything I say. If you benefit from the videos in any way, then I don't believe that can be a bad thing. And it's only to be expected that there will be times where I say things that you're like, I don't know. And I encourage that. I don't want everyone just to agree with me. I want everyone to think for themselves and to become their own authority, to the point of not even ever needing to watch a YouTube video, that you come into your own, okay? So again, if you're like a fan of mine and you're like, what the hell is this Starseed business? That's okay. This is something that makes sort of sense to me, and there's a lot of people I talk to that I think this will resonate with, which is why I'll probably choose to put that up there, but I kind of wanted just to make that clear. Okay? You guys, I love you. Have an amazing day. I will speak to you tomorrow with a little bit more of a normal video. Peace.